So check it out. Lionel came out with some battery operated sets. They're the little Polar Express cars. They're pretty neat. They're actually able to run on O-scale track, but the only problem is you only get a coach and a observation car, so the only way to get more coaches is to buy the whole set. Well, I found one on sale at Aldi, so I picked that up, and I purchased one last year from Sam's Club. So now I'm stuck with an extra engine and wondering what to do with it. So I came up with an idea that I'd see if I could take the sound system out of the engine and put it in the tender and keep the battery pack and everything in there. So I cut the battery pack out with a Dremel and carefully removed the sound system, and I was able to fit it in the tender, and so now I can run my little Marx, like this little Merc and some 490s and some of the other ones with it, and it should look pretty cool. So let's just see how it sounds. The on-off switch is located right here in the tender, and I made it so that you can just remove the coal load. There's actually 4 screws that hold that coal load in there. I drilled a whole bunch of little holes in the coal load so the sound could come out, and I actually put a bigger speaker. It's a 50mm diameter speaker that I was able to shoehorn in that tender. So here we go.
Ticket, please.
Here's a Canadian Pacific type locomotive that we've hooked up to our Polar Express. This one has a 1666 motor in it with a smoke unit. I was able to, a friend of mine made these larger smoke shields for me. So we'll let him pull the Polar Express around. Let me turn the sound back on again. Here's a smoking Commodore Vanderbilt that I did. I put a 1666 motor with a smoke unit in that, and we'll let that run with the Polar Express. Let me turn the sound back on again. Remove the coal load. So I think that's a cool way Lionel could have done it. They could have put the sound system in the tender, and that would have allowed people to use their vintage locomotives like I'm doing. And also, if they'd make those coaches so you could buy them individually, I'd certainly pick up 3 or 4 more of them. So we'll check out a few other engines that I hooked up to it. And here's an embossed spoked 999, a little bit rarer version of it. We'll give him a little run with the Polar Express. So as you can see, you get all the great sounds from the Lionel Polar Express, the larger one, and you can use your vintage engines to pull them. Let me turn this back off again. There we go. And it wasn't a bad project to do, and like I said, the drawback from this set is you can't buy the individual coaches to make the train any longer unless you buy a whole set. So I'm hoping that Lionel might reconsider and actually produce those just the coach, so that you could add on and use your little vintage engines like this little Mercury or 490s or any other small locomotives that would look good with it. So thanks for watching. God bless. Have a Merry Christmas, and never forget, Jesus is Lord.